How many of us in here watch sports? Well, 90% of the US population watches sports at one point or another, whether it's middle school, high school, college, or professional. Sports are a huge part of society today. They give us entertainment, they help us stay in shape, they help people get into their dream colleges. We watch the World Cup, the Olympics, MLB, the Super Bowl, NFL, things like that. The first sport recorded was around 70,000 BC, and it was called spear throwing, now known today as javelin. It wasn't until the late 1800s when women were allowed to play in competitive and organized sports. And it wasn't until the 1900s when the Olympics allowed the first woman to play in the Olympics. Today, women are encouraged to play in sports, and we are at a record high for women in high school and in college playing sports and becoming better at them. But today, women are facing another challenge in sports: transgenders. In the last 5 years, according to the article or Spectrum News, transgenders have doubled. The transgender population has doubled in the last 5 years. It started with transgenders going into the opposite sex locker rooms and bathrooms. It caused a whole ordeal in the US. We as a country were allowing young women and men to be exposed to the opposite genitalia, making them very uncomfortable. Today I will be telling you a story about a swimmer named Riley Gaines and then a transgender swimmer named Leah Thomas, first known as William Thomas. William Thomas was born in 1993, and was a very good swimmer. He started swimming in elementary school and then it became competitive around in high school. In the championships for his high school, he placed fourth in the overall. He then attended the University of Pennsylvania and competed on the men's swim teams, where he was ranked number 462nd in the NCAA. Leah Thomas then transitioned in 2019 and started taking hormones, but still competed on the men's swim team. After COVID, Leah Thomas competed on the women's swim team, where she then went to face Riley Gaines in the NCAA championships in 2021. Riley Gaines walked into the women's locker room and saw Leah Thomas standing there, exposing her male genitalia. Riley Gaines was so outraged that she walked out to make sure that she was in the right locker room, asked somebody about it, and was told there was nothing that they could do about it. Riley Gaines expressed how they never talked to any of the women about it. They never made sure it was okay. They never asked for their permission. And Riley Gaines said that it scarred her. Leah Thomas and Riley Gaines then tied at the NCAA championships for first place. But the medal was given to Leah. According to Riley, she was told it was given to Leah for media purposes, so that the media could see that Leah had won. Riley was then shipped a medal later that week. She didn't get to wear her medal home, even though she had won. Leah Thomas went from being number 462nd in the NCAA in men's to number 1 in just 1 year. Biologically, male swimmers are taller, faster, stronger, and a wingspan is a big part of being a swimmer. Leah's wingspan was 7'3", while Riley's, on the other hand, yes, Leah Thomas was 6'4", and her wingspan was about 7'3". Riley Gaines was 5'8" and had a wingspan of, I believe, 6'2". That's a big difference. And being a swimmer, that is a huge part of it. Transgenders should not be allowed to play in the opposite sex sport for 1, their biology, 2, it gives them an unfair advantage, and 3, just like how men compete in men's sports and women compete in women's sports, transgenders, if they want to play, should be in their own league. That was so bad.